Hi, for this second episode, I thought about taking you guys along on the journey as we together explore the launch of this new podcast and what it means for me to be able to take the messages of my beautiful spirit guide Anya out to you, my healers and light workers that are really wanting to take their channeling abilities, their healing, their intuition to the next level. And rather than doing all the figuring out internally and by myself, I thought I would share the process. So I've just finished a Learn to Channel course. A beautiful group of souls have moved through the Learn to Channel and then gone through to the Advanced Channeling course. And they're at the stage now where they've got the training, they've got the learning, they've had the education around what channeling is, they understand the benefits to them. They also know how to really get into an alignment first so that they're making sure that their energy field is solid, they've gone into the power, they've risen their vibration, they're calling in their angels and guides, and they're working from a place of a true understanding around what it means to call through powerful, benevolent light beings that are here to uplift humanity, and most importantly, to be able to receive personal messages that can help them, with the decisions that they're making, help them to follow their path that's going to bring them the most joy, and also to have that inner connection to advanced guidance that's going to steer them in a direction of their calling. So we often I'll often work with students when I'm doing either readings for them or working with Reiki clients and students that have just done their Reiki training. And they're just really, the question that I get a lot of the time is, how do I know when my guides are present? How do I trust the messages that I'm getting or that I'm receiving? What if it's just me and I'm just making all this up? And the truth is, in the beginning, it does feel a little bit like we're making it up, and it's almost like we have to start paving that way through our creativity and through our imagination, which is how the light is received. And we need to be able to just begin taking those steps in order to, build the energy. And the more we practice channeling, the more we do it through automatic writing or through angel card readings and through all the different ways in which we can explore our intuition and our psychic and intuitive and mediumship abilities, the more we start to find what our unique best expression of channeling is. So today I wanted to take you through an experience. I was speaking with a couple of ex-students who have now become friends, and they're starting to get more and more intuitive insights coming through from their guides, and they're really wanting to create the opportunity to just have a practice group. And so we're looking at what it means to be a part of a collective consciousness, to be able to have a group of people around that are very keen and excited about developing their channeling, and how different that is when we're channeling messages for the general public that just want the guidance, they just want a reading, or they want to hear from spirit guides and what spirit guides want to share with them to, perhaps uplift them. Not everyone wants to be able to channel and receive the messages for themselves, although I can't imagine why you wouldn't. I think life is so much easier when we're all tapped into that pure alignment with unconditional love. So part of me is in a kind of situation where on a personal level I want to be able to just, even myself, be in a situation where I can just channel Anya's messages and just bring through her messages for those that are feeling like that, like they don't necessarily know if they want to channel themselves, or if you may even be a healer and a light worker and have just happened upon this podcast because you're interested in learning more but not quite sure, and perhaps you just want to receive a message for yourself, versus the difference between growing a community of people that are really wanting to just learn how to do it for themselves. They don't want to go outside of themselves for their guidance. They want to be able to go within, get clear, accurate guidance and messages themselves. And also maybe they want to help their friends and family with messages, or they're perhaps healers that are just wanting to be able to bring in that intuitive side and know that when they're working with their clients, they can give them that extra benefit of insight that comes from our spirit team. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go live and actually bring Anya through and answer the question. So I've written down the question, which is, Anya, what can you tell me about the rise of the collective consciousness and how to move forward with both your messages for both my Learn to Channel students and for the general public who will be learning, who will be leaning into your messages. So I tend to have to clear my throat when I start to channel because things start shifting in my body. So bear with me. Like I said, this is the raw and uncut version, which I think is nice to see how it all goes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to bring Anya through, just feeling into your energy and into the benefit that she will be able to bring, not only for myself personally and a few of my friends that have gathered wanting to explore channeling more on a deeper level, but also for those who, perhaps are just embarking on this channeling experience. So I'm going to introduce you to Anya. So if this is the first time that you have met her, Anya is a spirit guide. Probably best that I just ask her to introduce herself to you. For those of you that have been with me for many years, I've been teaching Intuitive Reiki for the last 2 decades. So many of you have already met Anya and have grown to love her as I do through the workshops and the training and the teaching, and also the individual sessions that I've done and do in the past. So I'm going to, just take a few moments to bring her through now and see what she has to say about the question around what she wants you to know. The beliefs that you hold are so informative and also play such a role and such a part in this channeling experience. Would you agree? We are just referencing to Lisa's concerns about how long it takes for her to release and to surrender and allow us to come through. And we were just reminding her internally through our thought processes that she can edit this transmission, and that is fine. It is about bringing through the process and the understanding that over time it gets easier and easier to channel. So we are here, we are present, and we are excited. We're aware of Lisa's question. We're also aware of conversations that she's been having with friends about just herself being in a place where she can practice. She has some limiting beliefs where she believes that it is difficult for her to channel our messages through this forum without having people live and sitting with her. And we would like to remind Lisa that there are a variety of ways in which we can bring through messages, and we do not want to put any limitations on any of them. Why not experience all of the variety and allow you, the listeners, to decide, which experience you would like to have with us. And it is a very safe, easy way to begin by just hearing our voice, learning about who we are and how we can help and why we're here. And also to understand that this is a process where you can just test the water, dip your toe in and see whether this channeling thing is for you or not. We will begin by saying that it is clients who and people who have already opened to intuition, have an understanding that there are spirit guides, that there are beings of light, as well as your own internal higher self and your soul. There is a resonance with all of this and an understanding, a basic understanding that these premises are in place, though it is not to say that those who do not understand or know would not receive benefit from this. It may just be a little bit of a stretch, and that is okay. We would like to speak to you firstly. If this is your first experience of channeling, Lisa is connecting. She has stepped aside. She's still present and aware with us. She is aware and feeling our vibration and our message as we communicate. She is feeling a psychic link now to you, the inquirer, who has perhaps been given this podcast link by a friend and little discerning as to whether this is for you. We ask you to receive this, not worrying so much about the process of channeling and what it is, but just see if the information resonates. It is, if it resonates with you, then you will know it's for you. If it does not, then that is absolutely fine. And we love that you have come through and danced with us for a while, given us your time and attention to explore this with an open, curious mind. And it is also not for everybody, and that is okay as well. So we now speak to those of you that are healers, light workers, light leaders, those of you that have been working with energy, psychic mediums, spiritual teachers, those of you that are already aware of this process. You're understanding that there is a team of beings of light that are with you, that are here to guide you, that are working, sending impulses, giving you visions, dreams, everything to help guide you to an inner sense of fulfillment. And knowing that your guides want what you want. So it is helping you to, with the same sense of curiosity from our side as to what it is that you're feeling and resonating and choosing. We just tend to get there without the disruption of the mind's limiting beliefs and questions. We tend to have full faith in your opportunity, in your ability to create whatever it is you desire. So those who embark on connecting with spirit guides are looking for a sense of deeper meaning. They're also wanting to understand, is there a path and a purpose to life? If so, what does it feel like when you're in alignment? What does it feel like to align and bring into your environment and into your world like-minded people who share a similar belief as you do? And also giving you that opportunity to expand your knowledge and to start to understand what it feels like when you can activate different parts of your brain and your mind and your spirituality in order to engage with new information that comes from a different format than perhaps what you've been used to in the past. And for those of you, we speak now to those who have already begun to channel and are interested in the experience of directly connecting with your own guide. You have felt their presence before, you have experienced that shift in consciousness when you're either meditating or when you're doing Reiki or other healing modalities or kinesiology, or when you're just connected with and through your guidance with another human being, and you're open to wanting to be able to help them with the benefit of the clear insight that your spirit team can offer when you are harmonizing your energy and connecting and wanting to be of service and wanting to be of assistance to the highest level possible with all of your team and all of your intuitive faculties aligned and ignited. So it is, to you we speak of. We look forward to sharing some of the tools and tips as to how to get into that channel trance state, what it feels like to be in trance, and how to know when you're disconnected and when the mind is running the show rather than when you are in a channeled state. And also to be able to answer questions that you have about channeling. We'll be sharing some of our insights over the years that we've explored channeling with you, with Lisa, what it felt like. Lisa will share her personal experiences as to what it felt like for her to blend with us. We have had an ongoing relationship with her for around 15 years now. And from our perspective, we have just seen her confidence grow as she has gotten to know us, and also we have adapted and gotten to know her. And we're also adapting to her changing desires as she experiences more and more in terms of working with us, as she sees what others are able to do and achieve. She's also starting to feel into the kind of work she wishes to create in the world with us, through us, and also on her own individual personal level. So we are collective beings of light. We are from an advanced culture that is we have not had a incarnation in the physical form. We are experiencing our lifetime through a vibrational frequency, so we are on a different dimension than that which you are. So it has taken us a while to be able to shift our frequency and fine-tune our vibration with Lisa as a channel, and we are continually working with her to further refine. It is a bit like in the beginning playing a musical instrument. It sounds a little off tune in the beginning, and that is when Lisa's consciousness would come in and out and in and out, and over time with practice it becomes clearer and better, and we feel the resonance of not only her desire for the kind of clarity that she wishes to deliver, the love and the intention that is coming from a very pure place of wanting to be of service to humanity, and that is in alignment with our desire to want to help humans who are open and wanting to be translators of the light and help usher people into this new frequency, into a paradigm of self-love and love for others. So it is this intention with which we start and embark on this brand new podcast with you, with Lisa, as we share messages for those who are interested and find us. We would like to begin by welcoming you into this space, and we look forward to connecting with each and every one of you on a vibrational level as you start to recognize through our frequency your own energetic imprint, and that is your own alignment to your highest self, the guides, the angels, the beings of light that are with you also, and also understanding your own body's capacity to align to powerful, positive energy. So we feel that this is a good place to stop for this first transmission and this first session, and we look forward to embarking upon this journey with you and guiding you as we move forward. Our name, we say "our" as a collective because we are a collective of beings or frequency. We have given Lisa a name, a singular name, for ease of understanding. Humans like to have a label, so therefore we have given one for easy reference. We are Anya. You can call us Anya if it helps to think of us as one being. That is fine too. It does not matter to us, for there is an energy that is hard to describe in human terms that you would fully synthesize and understand. So we will just begin with giving you this brief awareness of who we are, where we are from, and we look forward to further exploration as Lisa starts to bring through questions of interest. She has asked us about connecting and the benefit of working with the collective consciousness to raise the vibration, and we will bring through an understanding of how best she can support both her Learn to Channel students, a smaller group that will meet regularly to fine-tune that process where it is in a safe and enclosed environment. We suggest that this is done as a private group, a closed group of those who are already working and understanding and beginning to channel, and then also having a public group where people can come in and have their questions answered by us and also learn from Lisa what this experience has been like for her over the years and the benefit that she personally has received. So that is all for our transmission today. We send you with lots of love, lots of light, and look forward to the next exchange. Namaste. There's nothing quite like the experience of channeling Anya. It is, I do find she speaks very quickly because she gives like I don't know what she's going to say or how she's going to say it, but when I'm communicating with her, it feels like a vast energy being compressed into what my brain can coordinate. So I do apologise if that was very quick. I'm working on Anya being able to create pauses in the information so that you can kind of process it. But the good thing about a podcast is that you can certainly go back and re-listen to the transmission, as she's called it. I've never heard it called that before, but I would imagine that means that there's energy also connected with the exchange, and I certainly feel more uplifted and energized now than when I began. So I hope you enjoyed that first transmission from Anya, and yeah, I look forward to sharing more on this journey with you. And if you've got any comments or have any questions, please feel free to pop them on the podcast or send me an email, lisa@intuitivereiki.com.au, and I will be happy to ask Anya or ask Lisa, and we'll see where it goes from there. So have a wonderful day, whatever it is that you're doing today, and I look forward to the next podcast session. I'll see you there.